Now I will tell you about the resource curves, how these are applied to the activities and what is the purpose of resource curves. So to understand the what is the resource curves, we have to go to the enterprise and go to the resource curves. Here you can see different type of resource curves. If you click on one of the resource curve and go to the modify, you can see the distribution percentages. So the purpose of assigning the resource curve is that when you apply the resources to the activities, it will distribute according to the defined percentages. You can add your new curve according to your requirement. Add button, and you can select as a default any type of the curve. Then you can give the name and then modify. Then you can change the percentages from here as well according to the your requirement going into the pro rate. But we have already defined curves here which we can use. We are going to use the trapezoidal curve. It means that the work will get its peak after some time, then maintain its peak, and after that it will start declining and ultimately reach to the end. Other curves like backloaded, it means that if you have a work at the back end at the end of the project, then you can use this curve. If you have a work at the front, you can use this front loaded curve and many other curves, but mostly you will use the trapezoidal for the construction works. But for some items we can use the linear curve as well. Like engineering, we can use the engineering linear curve. After understanding about the resource curves, now I will tell you how to assign the resource curves. Select the activity and enable the activity details. If that is not open, then use this details option. This window will open and go to the resource tab. You have to display the resource curve column here. If it is not appeared here, you can right click here, customize resource columns, and go to the general. Here you will find the curve. Then I will take it to the right side, apply, okay. And if this field is open, then you can click here and apply the linear curve. If you want to change some other curve, you can do it from here. To assign the resource curves by going on each activity and then going into the resource details one by one. It's very time taking activity. If you have thousands of resources and you have to assign the curves on each and every activity, so you should use some shortcut. And for that shortcut, I'm going to tell you one of the tool. It is very important tool that can be used for many other purposes. So go to the tools menu. Here you will find the global change. Global change, this window will be open. Here you can define different criteria and you can apply there's parameters and criterias to get some results. So here I'm going to add a new global change. First of all, I have to define its name. Suppose I am going to define its name linear curve. I want to assign linear curve on some of the resources. So I'm writing here the linear curve assignment. Then in the select subject area, you have to select the second option, activity resource assignment. As we are going to apply the curves on the resources of the activity, so we have to select this option. Otherwise, the curve will not apply if you are going to change any of other type. Here you have to give some of the parameter. Suppose on some of the WBS you want to apply the curves. Suppose I am going to apply the curves on linear curve on engineering, procurement and commissioning. I am giving the parameter here. I am going to write here WBS. WBS is under. I will select engineering. Then I can add another parameter as well. Click add button, and here you have to define another WBS. WBS is under or equals. I am going to select the procurement WBS and add the another option uh, and click add, then select WBS I want to select the another WBS, that is commissioning. Suppose I am going to apply the linear curve on all of these WBS. So I have defined the criteria here. Then I am going to add on the click on the second window, click add button. Here I will select the curve. Parameter is a curve, and I am going to assign the linear curve. After that, I will apply change. So you can see that no old value, no new value is coming here. It means that there is some problem in our criteria, in our condition. So I am going to cancel it. Yes. Here I have to select. Here is there is an option, and on at the top parameter all of the following. So I am going to say that any of the following. So it will apply to the all WBSs. And then you can change. The previously it was written here and, but right now it is showing here or. So I will apply change here, and you can see that this is the activity ID, resource ID, and you can see that new value is the linear. Apply commit changes. If you want to save this file as a log file, then you have to select yes, otherwise click no. Now you can see that all of the after that click close. Now I will show you that how it has affected all the activities or not. If you will go to the procurement activities and you see here the curve of field, you can see that all the curves has been applied here. Now I want to apply the trapezoidal curve to the construction WBS. So I will go to again tools option, global change. I'm going to add a new global chain, and I'm writing here trapezoidal curve or curve 6. I will select subject area as a activity resource assignment. I'm going to give the criteria. I'm going to select the condition that WBS, that is under the construction. I am going to apply the curve, that is trapezoidal, or you can say curve 6. After that, you will apply change. Then you will see that activities against which resources have been applied, against which there is no old value is showing, and now the new value is showing here as a trapezoidal. After that, you have to apply commit changes. You want to save the log file, click no. Then the changes has been affected, click OK. You can see by going into the construction WBS and see this activity, and these are all the resources that are applied to this activity. You can see that the curved trapezoidal has been applied to these resources. The global change can be used for many other purposes. You can change the budgeted cost, you can change some rates, you can assign the roles to the resources, you can change the number of working hours. You can use this global change, and you can do the very lengthy work and time taking work in a very small time.